Well, hello, everybody. Nothing quite as great as a slurp of a fresh, hot cup of coffee on a cold, near winter's day. Almost had a wintry mix out there today at the Punisher's office. But look, we made it to Friday. A lot of things to get to. I had a surprise podcast last night, so for those that joined, not joined, it wasn't live. It was a short. But for those that watched, I put out some things. I'll touch them again today just to make sure everybody's tracking. But we made it to Friday. We're only a week out from Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Everybody tracking for Black Friday? No. Fortunately, they don't do Black Friday on just Friday anymore, which is great because you had all those crazies going into Walmart, standing in line at 3 a.m., and then getting in fist fights, knockdown dragouts over a TV. Oh, yeah. Now they do it for, a few days. In fact, Amazon is doing a Black Friday from yesterday, 21 November, all the way till the 29th, so you can get some goodie deals. All right. Anyway, we didn't come here to talk about Black Friday. Came here to talk about great things. So, let's talk it. Remember, we got a whole plate full of nominees. I'll come back to that one. But we got RFK, remember, as the Department of Health and Human Services. We got Kristi Noem as Homeland Defense. Tom Homan is one of my favorites. One of my favorites because he is going to tackle that border. He is the border czar, and he takes the name. He's not going to say, I wasn't named the border czar. He is the border czar. And I love when some of these states say that they're not going to allow ICE to come in and take out. There's 1.3 million known criminals of all of those that came in. So the focus is going to be on them. Everybody thinks they're just going to go out and start tearing down, knocking down doors and pulling people out of their homes. No, the focus here is on criminals. Criminals first. And see where we go. But I love when he quotes statute. It is a federal crime to hinder an operation. Now, the states don't have to offer assistance, but what they can't do is hinder or hide an illegal. And then right up in Massachusetts, we heard about that couple of dudes who raped some kids and everything. The very state that was trying to say, don't you come into our state. Anyway, Tom Homan is going to do a fantastic job. Mr. Trump, build up that wall. That's what we're going to do. We're going to build that wall, not tear it down. Not tear it down, but this one's necessary. So anyway, there are other names, of course. Rubio is going to be a great Secretary of State. But yesterday afternoon, I mentioned it last night, is Gates pulled out. He had too much baggage, like I said. He pulled out, and none other than the Pam Bondi, Attorney General. Bloop, drew a blank there. And I saw in the news this morning that by Democrats, they almost would rather have had Gates at this point, because you know why they're afraid of her? Because she's competent. That's what he said. They said, we have reason to fear because she is competent. Okay, she knows what she's doing. So this is going to be fantastic. Great news. I'm looking forward to that. Meanwhile, Operation Flatline 5.0 continues. And I said I had some wonderful news, compelling news, incredible news, and I'm going to have a little special at the very end of this too, so stay tuned for that. Operation Flatline 5.0, I'm going to move, in light of what I'm about to tell you, Operation Flatline, which just moved to 5.0, is moving to 6.0. Flatline is moving. Now, the news you have all been waiting for, it's been right under your nose the entire time. Right in front of you, the Punisher has stated it multiple times, and nobody really got it until now. What have I described as the foundation of all operations for probably the last 3 years. Operation Aurora, which has been at 2.0. Last time I put it at 2.0, I said it would remain at 2.0 because it serves as a foundation, the framework for all operations. It has been reported. It is out. As the Punisher knew and expected, President Trump has initiated Operation Aurora. Operation Aurora is going to be huge. Huge. Focuses on many things, the most significant being the border operation, border security. And yeah, it may have come from his thoughts of what's going on with Aurora, Colorado. However, it is much larger than just that. President Trump initiated Operation Aurora, and guess what? Punisher's had it all along. It's been sitting there waiting to finally be publicly revealed. And here it is today. Operation Aurora commenced right out of the words of our true and honored President Donald J. Trump. And with that, we're going to do an objective upgrade to Aurora in light of this, from 2.0 to 3.0, where it will remain until that operation has completed. Again, you know it. Well, I know it. The American people know it. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Screw James Whitey Bulger. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Hello, everybody. It is me, Donald J. Trump, your next president of these United States. I won nearly unanimously. Well, the map sure shows that it looks almost unanimous because it's all red. But I am here. We're going to make America great again. The greatest country in the country. Greatest country in the country. And there's a reason for that. Because they did a horrible job at securing our country. I'm going to build a big, glorious wall. Big, glorious wall. It's going to continue to be built. And so big you can't get over it unless you have a really, really tall ladder. But there's a reason the Dems lost. They lost for doing a horrible job. I'm going to do a fantastic job. You know me, I'm going to do a fantastic job. But they are up Shit Creek without a paddle. And I'll tell you why they're up the creek without a paddle. Because I got the paddle right here. What are they going to do if they don't have the paddle? You see, President Trump has the paddle. And with that, screw James Whitey Bulger. We'll talk to you later. Bye.